Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, I hope you are well. It's Wednesday, hopefully you can hear me okay. For 2 hours we're going to do dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat and just be a little bit silly and play games and talk a little bit of rubbish. So I hope you've had a good day. Well done if you've caught this in time because it is Wednesday this time. It's not Tuesday, it's not Friday, it's not Thursday, it's on a Wednesday. Sorry it's all dotted around, but as you might be able to appreciate, my work is all over the place. Touch wood, I want to do a Commodore Amiga stream. Don't know if it'll happen or not, but hopefully that is the main aim. Now, I don't think you can hear it, but here there's some sort of storm going on outside, or there's a lot of wind, and I think something is going to heavily go down. Yes, I was getting blown all over the place today, and being a chap that weighed less than a helium balloon, it wasn't particularly nice. So I don't know where it is where you are. I know further up north from me is a storm called Douglas coming in, or Dermot, or Deirdre, or something beginning with the letter D. Maybe Dynamite Dan. Hurricane Dynamite Dan. I'd love to be on the board of people that actually give the names to those hurricanes. That seems like a little good job, doesn't it? You go for an expensive dinner, have some champagne, discuss around you, what should we call this hurricane? We've got 4 hours to do this. How much are we getting paid? $5 a week. Oh, let's just say Deirdre. Yeah, Deirdre. Yeah, okay, let's take the rest of the day off. I think that's pretty much how it happens. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I go off on these tangents. So I see there's quite a few of you in the chat box, so thank you for joining me here. You might see a bit of the stream, you might see all of the stream, you might, well, I say you might catch the stream later, but if I'm saying this, you're not here yet. So anyway, as usual, I'll try and keep you all involved. I will say a big hello to you in the chat box, but don't worry if you're not getting involved and just sitting in the distance, ever anonymous and just de-stressing, because that's what it's all about. So hopefully you can join in the fun and whatever goes down, because I never know what goes down. There might be technical problems, everything might be good. So a big hello. In the red corner was the first to comment this time. I don't know if you can see far back for that comment, but he commented yesterday and said one hello the day before. Well, big hello to you as well, and I actually answered that one because it was so early. Also hello to Phil Smith, hope you're doing okay sir, and O'Brien Bridgewood, who says howdy partners. Well, howdy partner to you too. I hope you are doing a good. Richard Mitten is in the house, as is Gumdio, who says hello Spectrums, and you know, that's always a good thing to say at the start. Don't say it to people that don't know anything about retro gaming or the ZX Spectrum, because they might look at you a little bit confused. Hello to Matt James, he's here with us. Nick is still burying that body under the patio. I didn't think anyone knew about that. I didn't have the stream earlier on. I thought I just had this camera anyway. Anyway, don't tell anyone. It will just be our secret. Only us, me, and everyone that watches this later on will know. Shh. Okay, a big hello to David B73. He's here. Good evening to you. And as well as Tom, the man of a million emojis. Hello, Tom. Big hello to Fat Belly. Says, shh, it's starting. And shh, if you're burying something big under the patio, like an elephant or something. I don't know. A big hello to, who else? Mel the Bell. I think I might mention you well. GSB, Tee-hee, Whoopee, hey all. Now, the word whoopee, that reminds me of something someone told me about whoopee cushions. Used to be, it's a big rubber thing. You sit on it and it makes like a fart noise and everyone laughs. Someone told me to add a new dimension to it. I might have read this on Twitter. You fill the whoopee cushion with gravy as well, so that comes out. Don't do that. You didn't hear it from me. And if you do it, it's nothing to do with me. It's your own thing. Big hello to Avenging Lettuce and Rusty James. Good evening to you, and good evening to everyone in the chat. He says, and why not? Toasted Fallen Star says this. I don't know what that emoji means. Every so often I get a comment on the YouTube, because I try to be young and with it, and it's just a selection of letters, and I do have to try and look up what those letters mean to see if it's an insult or something good. The last time I had to look up something called GG. If someone typed GG to you, would you know what that would mean? Well, I had to look it up, and apparently it means good game. Good game, good game, give us a 12. I think it's something to do with Fortnite or some game. Anyway, I know what GG name means now. Good game, good game, good game. Now, where was I? Big hello to Mark Andrews is here. Toasted Fallen Stars, I say. Easy DJ. Steve Norman is here. Check out retroarcadia.blog. He runs that. Mark Andrews, good evening to you, Mark. Hello to Al Fairweather, who says, oh, hello. Well, oh, hello as well. JP says, windy pups. And that's about the weather outside. If the house gets blown away during the middle of it, I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. If the house gets blown away during the middle of it, then... well, it might upset the stream or just make it more entertaining as I hold on to the microphone and get blown up wind. Big hello also to, have I missed anyone out? Tom Higgins, Hurricane Ethel. Big hello to Hurricane Ethel. Did you just make that up, Tom? I think you did, didn't you? Roy Sam is here. Big hello to you, Roy. Let's, oh look, it's censored Tom's comment with a load of emojis. Let's uncensor that. He says, Rhino, glass of milk, shoe, something, loaf of bread, upside down, football, ice cream, flame, a couple of guitars and a dry martini. Well, I agree. I'm looking at the camera now, so I won't look up what that means, but something cool, no doubt. Hello to Luke Fretwell. Hello, it's blustery where you are as well. Well, hang on to your haircuts. You don't want to get blown away. I'll play a game in a minute, and trust me. I've been meaning to this for ages. I should do a Q&A so we can do this like proper. Anyway, so sorry if I missed anyone, but I will say hello as further people come in, because that's the whole idea of the thing. So to warm us up, we're going to be playing quite a nice Space Invader-y type game. We're more of an asteroid-y type game because it was asteroids. Covered this a few times, but I think it's great. It's by High Rise. They're in the year 2021, better known as Alan Turvey. You can redefine the keys on this one. Now, a few of the games, because I fixed the joystick, I'll be playing on joystick this time. So Spy Hunter and Pssst, I might do a bit better than I normally do, as well as Outrun a bit later on, time permitting, if we get down to that. So let's load a bit of Asteroids. Good. There it is. What's good about this, you can redefine the keys, but also you can change the colours on this. That's good. Look at that. By pressing Enter, you can go around. We'll start on white, redefine the keys. Right will be P, left is O, don't get that mixed up. Thrust A, hyperspace, Q, fire spacebar. Now, you might remember this from the arcades if you've played it. I'm not sure if this is the finished version. I think it's the second version that Alan sent me. So there might be a few extra bells and whistles on it. But basically, blow up all the asteroids and the UFOs to get to the next screen. What could be easier than that? Oops, I pressed change the colour again. I want it on white. Doesn't really matter, does it? There we go. So listen out for some really cool sounds. Fire. Right, here I am. So I'm this guy in the middle. I can fire like this. I can thrust along like that, if I want to. And I can hyperspace like that. Right, okay. But seems like it's starting off fairly easy first of all. Moves really smoothly, this, doesn't it? Oh, thrust out the way there. Hyperspace. Oh, look, I got kaboomed. Okay, so it moves really smoothly. I don't know what engine Alan's used to create this, but it is rather cool. Right. Don't get shot by that thing. Forget the Mandalorian and the graphics on that on Disney Plus. It's all about asteroids here on the ZX Spectrum. Oops, get out. Turbo. that was close. Oh, God, dear me. I'm struggling to get off the first screen here. Let's kaboom that one. So I think this might be available. Oh no! I think this might be available from Spectrum Computing. I'm not sure. That's why I find a lot of the stuff. Good. Now, if you played the arcade cabinet back in the day, let me know. It's one of the first arcade games I was familiar with. It was sitting next to, when I used to go swimming lessons, it was sitting next to track and field, but I might have mentioned that a million times in various videos and other streams as well. So that is Kaboom. A big evening to John Maynard and Happy Coding as well. There we go, there he is, the man in question who wrote this in the first place. And it's jolly super. Hello to Elf Boy too, I noticed, and Wigan Owl is there too. As I see out the corner of my eyes, I try not to get blown up. Right, right, hang on a minute. Let's change colours a bit now. Let's go red. So we're in... Oh, right, hang on a minute. Oh, I got kaboomed. Ugh. It's a dark and stormy night where Elf Boy has no engine. It's written all in assembly, says Happy Coding. Well, that's pretty impressive stuff, sir. Pretty impressive stuff. Sorry I didn't get round to... I know you tweeted me. Sorry I didn't get round to covering that game you did for charity. Hope it done really well and continue to do well. I just couldn't fit it into the schedule with stuff's going on. But I did read it, so apologies there. I try and cover everything. Right, okay. Let's go. Let's try a bit of cyan blasting now. Right, now, don't know heroics. I remember there's a few It was covered a few times, this game, back in the day on the Spectrum. There's Planetoids. My favourite is Meteor Storm. Whoa! I didn't get out the way far enough. My favourite is Meteor Storm. That's some crazy sounds on that Meteor Storm. But this one is probably the truest to Asteroids I've ever seen. On the Commodore Amiga, there's Cabaret Asteroids as well, and of course you've got Blasteroids too, which come a little bit later. It's supposed to be the sequel, but you know, I still like the simplicity of this original one. It's like vector graphics, and you know, you're gonna get quite a lot of enjoyment from this game. It gives you it's been done with care. It's rather reminiscent of the original game, and as I say, I'm a big fan. But I think you can tell that already by all the nice things I'm saying about the thing. Yeah, but better than Planetoids, but that was back in the day. Oh, Thrust! If you're in big trouble, do a hyperspace. Both in the game and in real life. £900 you made, Happy Conan. Well done. Good stuff. It's worth me getting blown up to read that comment. £900 is good going, isn't it? That's pretty good going. Can't wait to see what you're coming up with next. People that don't know, Happy Coding goes by the name of High Rise. You could check out his profile on Spectrum Computing. I think he's got a website as well. Check out everything he's done. He did Attic Attack, the Halloween edition, Bruce Lee RX, and also Jetpack RX, which we covered. There we go. There, consider that a shout out. Right, there we go. Let's go into green. So we can pretend we're playing sort of like an Akon Electron game. Oh, look, I can't get to. There we go. We've got green it. Right now, come on. I like to green it. So these live streams, they last 2 hours. At work, 2 hours would seem like forever. But in live stream land, in ZX Spectrum land, where we're all just mucking about, 2 hours goes past super duper ooper first. No. That was close, wasn't it? Let's get to the middle so I can see what's coming up to me. Here the universe is just one screen. No. Oh. Right, there's a UFO there. Take that, UFO. In Meteor Storm, they look more like pork pies. Cool, that was close. Right, now, there used to be a cheat on the actual arcade game, where once you was down just to one asteroid left, you'd leave that just going round, and then the UFOs would keep coming. You just shoot that one after the other. Hello to Bigsy Walls. Bigsy is here. Big hello to you, sir. As I try and go, oh, God, I come at me from all angles there, that mob. Right, hang on. Kaboom that. Oh, man. Now, there's a game where a review's gone up earlier on today, Deepcore Raider. You might have seen that, you might have not have. It's a homebrew by Paul Jenkinson, no doubt, no less. But then we're going to cover this in the stream as well. It's like a thrust-orientated game, but it's a little bit more friendly. It's a little bit easier than your typical thrust game, because you can bash into the sides without getting blown up. It's just the enemy trying to take you out there. I mean, there's not much to this game, but it's been cleverly done, and it's the sort of thing, you could be playing it for ages. You get games like that, like Enduro as well, where you've pretty much seen all the gameplay straight away, but for some reason you just keep playing it. It's got that simplicity, addictivity level. Like Hyperspace out of there, I had no chance of surviving that. There's two types of ships that come up. There's a big UFO and a small UFO. Obviously, the big UFO is easier to hit. Let's go into cyan. Let's go into yellow. Let's go into blue. Let's go into red again. I think red's my favourite colour on this. Boof. They say the original arcade game, the sound at the background was like the Jaws music. It went dun 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 dun. No, it just went dun dun dun. Right, hang on a minute. There's a lot of stuff. Probably best just to not blow up all the big asteroids at once like I'm doing. Just concentrate on one at a time. I'm chasing you, UFO. In Blasteroids, the difference really is you've got a choice of 3 ships. We can alternate between the 3. One's got good manoeuvrability, one's got good shields, and one's got superior firepower. And you have to clear up different sectors each time. Right, just to catch up with the comments a little bit there. I stopped you from being able. There we go. I like you lot. You're a good bunch of eggs. I mean, not like a box of eggs. That reminds me of that joke, really. I think it was a Harry Enfield joke where someone wanted an Xbox for Christmas, and then the parents bought them a box of eggs. I think that was right. Anyway, it's an egg box, isn't it? Bah. Right, one last go, and then we'll have a go of a rather classic by Ultimate, back in the era where everything they produced was great, the early 80s, from 1983, called Pssst, with P-S-S-S-T, and the noise is not supposed to be anything rude. It's like when you hit the spray, the noise you make when you do the spray thing. Psst. Yeah, that's it. Right. Fire. We haven't done magenta yet. See if I can get on magenta. There we go. Magenta. The hardest colour to actually do this in, which isn't a selectable colour, would be black, I think. I think black on black would be quite tricky to try and be successful with. You can't change the background colour, though, so you can't do green on red, which is just as well. Yeah, it's always in space. There's no planets or stars. Blasteroid did have some planet backgrounds, but not too many of them. Look at that jet booster going out the back, which is a good place for a jet booster to be. Ross Bossy's just landed in the chat box. Big hello to Ross Bossy. Oh, latest game he's done is Re-Enduro, which is a vertical scrolling techno super game. If you want to check that out on his site, you can get that for free. rossbossy.itch.io. We go kabooming. Oh no! Oh man! Right. Yeah, that was it. Well done, Elf Boy. You've reminded me. Yeah, he did it with the two Ronnies. Did he, or Ronnie Corbett? I think that was it. Eggs bucks. It's a celebration of the two Ronnies' work, I think. Eggs bucks. Right. So there we go. Time does move jolly fast. So big thank you to all the subscribers. If you're enjoying the content that goes up, because I do try and put up as much as I possibly can. Sorry, I've done my back in a few days ago. It's getting gradually better. It's better than a few days back with the exercise there. I didn't know whether I could have to stand up every now and again. It's fine. Basically, what happened was, I might cover this in the Friday chat. But anyway, what happened was, I was collecting baskets. I work at a supermarket. I was collecting baskets from the end of the checkouts there and putting them in like a trolley thing. And I picked up about 5, which aren't normally. And a customer come to the left hand side. I turned round to talk to them, and I'd done something to my back, and then I couldn't walk, and it was in big pain. But there you go. That's my life. but it's slowly getting better. So it's just a sprain rather than anything serious. So thank God for that. Right. So let's reset this. I'm going to go on joystick this time, so it's the first time I've been on joystick for a while, because I did a bit of a repair to it. Last week, you might have seen it, we did, it was unscheduled, so you might not have seen it. I did a Commodore Amiga test stream, testing the new joystick, and we did things like Sensible World of Soccer, and Kickoff 2, and Speedball 2, and basically joystick-sensitive games, and it all seemed to work quite well. So I really want to do a Commodore Amiga stream again, get that more regular, but time's always an issue, so thank you to everyone that's helped in terms of the memberships and super chats on previous things and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, primary is stress busting. Stress busted. Right, Puss now. P-S-S-S-T. So many ZX Spectrum games, slowly getting up to having reviewed 950 of the things. Once I get to 1,000, I'll have to try and fit in doing top 10s. Big hello to Phil Smith. Hi Phil, how you doing, mate? Sorry late, you're not really that late. We're only doing a second game. You just missed Asteroids RX, but thank you for dropping in, sir. I know everyone's on different parts of the world and got their own schedules, and I don't tend to do these on the same day each week with one thing or another. So if you can just drop in and share in the fun, that's good enough for me. So well done. Right, there we go. 1983, this one by Ultimate Play the Game. Normally I'm on keyboard, but this time I'm on joystick. Will I be any better? Maybe not. maybe I will. Maybe I will. Who knows? Right, start the game. Now, if you don't know this, we're trying to grow this big foreign flower, which the name I always forget, and we've got to stop the bugs from eating the flower. And you get various cans of spray. There's 3 different cans on later levels. On the first one, it's just 1 can, and you must get the flower to grow without it getting eaten. So I think I've explained that quite well. What joystick did you get? Well, thanks, Tony. I've got a joystick I've had for a while. It's a Competition Pro Sports Edition joystick here. Windows, one of the micro switches I thought were broken because it weren't going in one of the direction. But when I opened it up, because I thought nothing to lose, it was just I just had to put a bit of plastic in to bridge a very small micro-grappling switches, and now it works. So it's recognised by Windows. I did buy another Competition Pro joystick, but for some reason it wasn't recognised by Windows as that. It went Android and didn't work. So whether it's a fake or a slightly different model. Thank you to Elf Boy on the feels like only yesterday you was a member. Thank you very much. Right, anyway, let's start the game. Right, hang on a minute. It's 5 to start the game, Nicky. Right, 5. Spray the bugs, right, will do. Now, what bug do I have to get here? You might hear the joystick flickery-rickering. I think I need to get this one. So there we go. So I've got to shoot the bugs and not get hit by the bugs. You see the flower there is growing like that. If I get this... Oops. Well, if I got that to grow quicker, because that's sort of like good gardening stuff. So at the moment it's fairly straightforward, although I've lost a life. There's only one sort of like spray to get. Other levels you've got different bugs, but for some reason, well, I know the reason to make it tricky. There's only one spray will work on one sort of bug. So they're up there, so I don't need to bother with them. They're going to slowly come up. Grow flower, grow. Grow flower, grow. You're not going to eat my flower, mate. It has got a long alien name, this flower, beginning with the letter T, called something or other. Jiggity, driggity, iggity, iggity. Some clever person will probably put it in that's good at typing, but I'd probably spell it wrong. Right, let's get this bonus thing. Come on, I think this is Robbie the, I don't know what his name is, Brian, Robbie the robot. He does show up in Jetpack RX, I think, as a collectible thing by High Rise again. Right, so the flower's almost there, not doing too badly. So say those flashing water cans, I think, make the flower grow a bit bigger. Yay! Buff. Right, next one. Now we should have two of them. Right, now we've got this wiggly iggly thing. They get frozen by this. Oops, they get frozen by this, but they don't get destroyed. Right, now what kills the wiggly thing? Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what kills the wiggly thing. The wiggly thing kills me. Right, now that... Right, there. So that kills those ones. Oh, Nicky, you're playing like a nincompoop. Right, so put that one there. Put that blue... There we go. So leave these next to each other, really. Let's put that over there. Right, okay. Fertilizer, please. Thank you very much. Put that there. Why isn't that good? That's it. Go away. That's it. Don't get on my flower. Flowers. La 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 la. Stop eating my flower. That's it. Good. Let's get rid of that yellow one. That yellow one's no good for no one at the moment. Don't bump into anything, Nicky. Take your own advice. So this is top gardening, folks. Top gardening. Good day to Ratty. Ratty's here. Good old Ratty. Hi, Ratty. Hope you're having a good week. Oh, I've got the wrong spray here. That's it. Take that. Was that thing going to eat my flower as well? No, you're not, sir. This is a bit easy with the joystick, you know. If I get onto level 3, I'll be quite happy. Where's that thing going to go? Yay! Boo, 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 boo. I don't normally do 2 levels straight like that. That's good. But I think I've got my last life. And good dance music too. Right, now we should have all 3 bugs should come down now. Look, there's a bee thing. Right, now it's going to get super hectic. If you get the wrong spray, it just freezes them rather than doing anything else. So spray the right bugs with the right spray. This is about as advanced as it gets. If they eat the whole flower, you're doomed, Captain Mandarin. Don't really need to spray the bugs until they actually contact with the flower. Oh, God. Get off. I mean, it'd be probably better if we just put some bit of plastic or put the whole thing in a greenhouse, wouldn't it? Just put the whole thing in a greenhouse rather than spraying everything a million times. Look, game over, player one. See, that's what happens when you're trying to grow an alien flower. Hello to Ramy Russell. Ramy Russell, if you didn't know, is a coder as well. He did Block Z, so check that one out as well. Rather cool puzzle game that he reviewed. Hi, Ramy. Hope you're doing well, sir. Right. Is it an owl, says Brian Ridgewood. I think it's some kind of crazy robot. Unless you mean me. I don't think I'm an owl, but I'm a bit of a twit. I'm not sure about the twoo bit. Anyway, right, let's have another go. Let's have another go. Reminds Engine Lettuce of Cookie. That game was fun too. It is quite good. That I have played it, I have reviewed it. We live streamed it once. There was just like a tip. Maybe we'll do it next week. There was a tip where you need to go above and fire from below to try and do a bit better. I think that's a tip someone gave me last time we streamed it. I think. Right, let's go again. So it starts off fairly easy. As a kid, I would have loved this game, and indeed I did. I think I actually owned this game back in the day. I lost a lot of easy lives early on from my own stupidity. Your own stupidity, Nick? Surely not. Right, so this is fairly straightforward. You've only got one can. There's no swapping between different cans here. Right, buff. Right, these wiggly worms are coming down. I don't know how they're flying along because, you know, my favourite wiggly worms are on that game Irregular, I think. Oh, thank you, Phil Smith. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Nice spraying skills, Nick. Well, fair, you know. I like to be commended on my spraying skills. Thanks, Phil. That sort of thing, all small things add up there, so they really do help the thing run, because it's a bit of a struggle sometimes, I must admit. So thank you, Phil. Appreciated. And you've gone beep up there along with Elf Boy. Good. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As I say, hopefully I want to be in position to do an Amiga stream, a couple of streams. 2 streams a week will be the promised land, but it's all about, you know, sorting out the finances and getting the times as well, what I can do and can't do. But, you know, retro gaming will always go on regardless. The channel will always go on regardless. So, you know, it's helping beating your stress and grit. Look at that colour clash. You don't get that anywhere else. Did this game, you lot might know, did this game come out on the Commodore 64 or the Amstrad CPC as well? I'd quite like to see this on the Commodore 64, I really would. Right. All that thing's coming down again. What was that? Something just happened, something just beeped. What was it? Nothing seems to have changed. Ross Bossy's gone to the top. Oh, thanks, Ross Bossy. There we go. That's good. Pssst, have a couple more quid. Thanks, man. Pssst. That'll keep the robot going for a while. See, the wrong spray just freezes the animal. It doesn't stop it in its tracks. Buff. Oh, what is that? That should... Oh, I've got the wrong spray, that's why. Oh. If the plant gets eaten, that's pretty much game over. I mean, are any of you gardeners out there? If any of you are gardeners, this might be indicative of your everyday life if you're trying to grow an alien flower. Now, as soon as you destroy one of the enemies, they do respawn up the top, it seems. So the secret is don't kill them unnecessarily. Only do it when you have to. Right, just wiggly worms here. Take that one out, not to dinner. But you shouldn't take a wriggly worm out to dinner because you'll get weird looks when you sit down in the restaurant. Also, you might get them mixed up with the spaghetti. That's something to bear in mind as well. Nick, what are you talking about? I do not know. I never know what I'm talking about. Back in another era, I would have been a DJ talking this level of rubbish alongside Tony Blackburn, but that didn't happen. Oof. Big hello to Tony Blackburn if you're watching. I think he was manager of the football team Blackburn. Didn't have a sequel this. There wasn't a Pssst 2 of the, you know. You can't play this in Grand Theft Auto 6, which they're working on. There's a worm in the bottom of Rosie's garden. That's good. Tom, the plant is a Phygodian mega crucifer. Well done, mate. Well done. I knew one of you clever people would sort me out there. Well done, Tom. Hooray. Megamonium. I'll have to ask for one of those at the garden centre next time I'm in. Get off my flower. That'd be good in an Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, look at that. We're in trouble here. We've got an infestation. Right, couple of bees here. I mean, they would normally wait till the plants bloomed, wouldn't they, so they can get the pollen. The wriggly worm seems to have disappeared anyway. No wriggly worms about the place. Oh, look at that! There's too many of them. To quote some sort of alien reference. Get off. Oh, look at that. I've been kaboomed and kabooted to absolute doom. Let's get that. That might grow a bit. Get off. Yes. I mean, have any of you completed this game? To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever got off this level. I don't know what flower grows after this bit. Or there might be a chance for a bit of growth. Try and predict what's coming down. Right, take that, big nose. I Thank you, Jason. Love a bit of Ultimate. Me too, sir. Me too. I think my favourite Ultimate one recently is when, well, this is a long time ago now, where we actually completed Attic Attack on the Commodore 64, a homebrew, actually during a live stream. That sort of thing never happens to me. Thank you, Jason. Really appreciate it, mate. I know you're a member as well. So good man. Jason runs a site as well, folks, so check that one out. There's a lot of cool content on there. A lot of cool Doctor Who stuff as well. It's recently been looking at the box sets that have come out. So if you're into Doctor Who or just science fiction in general, entertainment, do check out Jason's site, Jason Arnott's Terrifying House of Obsession. Right, oh God. Is this thing actually growing? Am I getting more and more trouble? I think I'm getting into more and more trouble here. I'm getting into more and more trouble. Oh goodness, I'm in trouble. Oh goodness gracious me. Oh, go. Where are these bees coming from? I think someone's left a window open. I think I might just try and freeze them actually. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, look, game over. Game over, player one. Well, do you know, I think that's probably my level in that game. I don't think I'm going to get much further than that, even if I tried with super force powers. Talking about the force, have you watched that Disney, The Book of Boba Fett? The Book of Boba Fett. I don't have Disney Plus, but I feel like I've watched quite a lot of it through YouTube clips. Some people are saying that the Book of Boba Fett is really, really good. Others are saying it's not really about Boba Fett. It's been ruined by having other famous characters in there, like Luke Skywalker and that woman with the big flappy ears. What's her name? Tanoka Tinker, something like that. You would probably know. Hello to Daniel Weston. Hello, Daniel. Hope you're having a good day. Let's have a game. Let's have a game of Spy Hunter. Now, I haven't played this game on joystick since, well, back at school maybe, something like that. It must have been that far back, so this is going to be interesting. Puss was by Ultimate in 83, Spy Hunter is 1985, conversion by US Gold. It's quite a good conversion too, so there's a pretty good title screen that would have greeted you as you was loading the thing up, I believe, so not a bad thing to see. Get it on Kempster, Nick. Now, essentially, this is like a James Bond game without the James Bond license. It's car racing. You're trying to take out the enemies, but also avoid the killing the pedestrians. That's no good. Occasionally, a helicopter will come out and try and kill you, and your support van will occasionally turn up, and you to get new weapons and stuff. Right, there we go. It's a game that goes on and on. I've never completed it. It's all about different sections, but as part of it was quite addictive. Haven't seen other versions of Spy Hunter. I think, I don't know. Maybe those versions are better. But I've got nostalgia for this version. A bit like the ZX Spectrum Paperboy. I could see colour-wise it's inferior to those other ones, but I've got the memory of it, and in my mind it's the best. So I can't see it with clear fault, to be honest with you. Steve Norman says, Book of Boba Fett, great until that stupid Baby Yoda thing turns up. Oh, well. Yeah, it was Grogu. That's I'm a bit cynical, but that Grogu's just there to sell merchandise, isn't he? I think he might be. Right. Tom Higgins likes the Book of Boba Fett. Why didn't Boba Fett get a clone of himself there, and he raised that like Boba Fett was a clone of his dad, Jango Fett. Why didn't Boba Fett clone himself and then do it again and call it Dimbo Fett or something like that? Why did that not happen? That could have happened. Right. N for novice. Here I go, going as far as I possibly can. Right. Here we go. Right. On the joystick, so don't kill that pedestrian. Don't crash into the scenery, right? Here we go. Now, you don't bash into the scenery, go as quick as you can. I love this. This takes me right back to being... Oh, I've lost my support band. This takes me right back to being a kid. Shouldn't have blown up that motorbike, Nick. Time is ticking down in the middle there. I haven't written down the cheats this time. Shouldn't have destroyed that pedestrian, that civilian, but there we go. Destroy him. He's a nasty man. Right, okay. Get in there. Let me in. Let me in. Ow. See, that blooming support van. Right. Right, now I've got a missile now. That helps to take out helicopters. But I don't know where the helicopter's going to... Oh, there's another bit there. Come on, get in. Now, I think that's oil. We can go... Oh! There we go. Now we're in a boat now. Good. I'm glad I got to the boat bit straight away. So I like the boat bit. Exactly the same as the racing bit. We needed to get there because the bridge is out there. Put a whole fire button down. I think it might do the smoke screen below. No, you can't dump oil in the water. That's a shame. Right. Right, now, it moves quite fast, doesn't it? It's moving at a hell of a lick. Right, hang on a minute. Let's see if I can get back into the road bit. We've got round the bridge. There's lots of enemies here to come at us. Well, let's get back up here. Yeah, we go. So back in the road. So that was very skillful by me. The joystick is making me look good again. Happy days are... Oh, before my... Oh, that support man's an idiot. Who trained him? He doesn't work for MI6. He works for Njenkin poop. Hang on a minute. Right, oh, it said the bridge is out, so I need to get down here again. He's done it again. I always used to find that tricky back in there. There's the bridge. We got around there. Round that silly duck. Look out for mines. We don't want to crash into a mine because that'll be big. That'll be big trouble. We can get round here and back. Oh, back on to the on the road. Right. Look at the waves coming out the back of that boat. The game Spy Hunter didn't come out on the Commodore Amiga. The nearest it got was a game we've reviewed called Major Motion, which is like, well, it's not quite as good, but it's got the general idea. This is moving quite fast, isn't it? Really, and I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. It's gonna get, yeah. I think the helicopter might turn up in the moment, and I've got. Oh, that's the oil. You can do that. Oh. Right, hang on, let's get oil. See, I killed him with oil. Great. Right, now, how do I missed. I missed him. Oh, no. Yay. This is great. I blew up the helicopter with a missile. Is this Nick doing game? It says dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat. Well, what's going on here? Nick's playing quite good. There's the joystick, folks. And more weapons, please. That's it. And I've still got missiles aboard. Kaboom. This is great. I'm having great fun here. This is the most fun I've had with this game forever. I'm getting quite far into the thing. Time seems to have run out in the middle anyway. We're in the yellow section now, folks. I think after this there might be a white section. Go forward, go forward. Boom. Thanks, Graham. We used to love this game. Thanks, Nick. You're welcome, Graham. See, I read that and I'm playing at the same time. Oh, I think have I still got oil left? Let's get in here. Oh, I blew up my... Don't blow up your own support vehicle. Right, through here we go. Right, okay. I can't remember the last time I got this far in this game. What gives? Oh, thanks, Graham. Oh, right, okay, I can't kill those. Those cyan cars are there to try and bash you into the side. Right. Oh, no. I've just knocked a motorbike up. So the red cars are the only bad ones, really. And the cyan ones, they've got, like, spikes on the side of their wheels, which will knock you flying if you crash into any of them. Oh, and I've got kaboomed as well. Hello to Scott Barnes. I see you sneaking in there. I see you. Hope you're doing well, Scott. Hope you're doing very well, sir. As we spy hunter away. I don't know if we're hunting a spy. Now, is it possible, one of you clever people might know, is it possible to complete this game? Or does it just go on forever and ever and ever? Right, green car. God, the support van's coming up thick and fast. Sometimes you could be in there though, and oh, maybe I should have gone up into the boat mode. It didn't say, did it, that the bridge is going to be out at all? I think the Game Boy Advance version, this is the Commodore 64 version, is very, very difficult. It also came out on the Atari 2600, which is well worth a look, I think. Yes, this on the Atari 2600. Yes, you're quite right, it did. Oh, I got kaboomed there. Ugh. Hello, Jim S. And also user details. They're bulletproof. Give them the potatoes or oil. Oh, it's game over. Well, that was a pretty good run, wasn't it? That was a pretty good run. I think I deserve another go on that. But Spy Hunter is one of the big games. You might have seen it down the arcades. I'm not sure. But let's have a go. I mean, US Gold did a lot of terrible ports, in particular on the Commodore Amiga. How do I get out? I think it's frozen. But anyway, let's just reload the game then. I've got frozen where I was. But, you know, in this modern day, I can just go, bim, and it just does it again. Right. Boof. Right, Kempston. What was an AGF joystick? I know the Kempston one. we had an interface on the 48K at least. We had an interface that just plugged into the back of the computer, and then you had like 3 like pin things. You can put it any one of the sockets. I remember once my sister had pulled out the interface with the power still on, and it went and then of course the computer didn't work then. I was devastated. It had to be taken to the shop to get repaired. Thanks, David. It was quite a good score. I think as well, programming when the Spectrum on its last days, I think we all had this, a dodgy wire. So you spent ages programming and programming. You haven't saved it when perhaps you do. You leant back, your foot nudged on the wire, and the whole thing reset, and you lost about 2 hours work. Yeah, happy days of 8-bit programming. Let's get back on here again. Off we go. Let's start shooting stuff. After this, we'll be playing the game we reviewed on the channel earlier on today. It's a Deepcore Raider, and it's a bit of a beauty. 2016 by Paul Jenkinson. There we go. He's done a number of games. He also did. Oh, that was close. He also did the Toothy trilogy. We've looked at Toothy's Nutty Nightmare and Winter Nuts. There was another one in there which the name temporarily escapes me. But yeah, he's done loads. Oh, look at that. And that's what happens when you nudge stuff that you shouldn't really be nudging. Right, off we go. Spy Hunter, diddly-dee. But yeah, the game's screaming out James Bond, isn't it, really? Screaming out James Bond. Talking about James Bond, I'm very interested to see who's going to be the next person to play James Bond. They reckon it's going to be Idris Elba, don't they? Which might be the first, well, will be the first black James Bond. But they're going to have to go back in time, so I won't ruin how the last James Bond ended, but you've probably heard it already. Oops. But they're going to have to go to a different era unless they rewrite everything like they did with, well, that reboot of Star Trek. I also saw or read that they're going to, that reboot of Star Trek, they're making another Star Trek film. Is it Chris Pine as Captain Kirk? They're going to remake that. I personally think they should do Captain Burke with that character out the trapdoor in the Starship Enterprise. Look, I'm not. See, look, now I'm talking gibbity-gook. I'm missing the water and stuff. Right. God, Matt, you talk about the wind there. The wind is picking up again outside. I can really hear it. I'm using a condenser microphone, so it might be getting rid of a lot of the wind noise outside. But my window is really rattling. Oops. Oh, look at that. I didn't have a missile this time, and I got kabooted straight away. I don't know what the relevance of that time is. It's still ticking down. Maybe we've got to get to a sector before a certain point. What's going on there? Can I get in there again? Is that what's happened there? Has that gone wrong? That's gone wrong, that, isn't it? But anyway, we won't worry about that. It got confused with the programming. You've got an unlimited amount of stuff you can fire out the front of the system. We're into yellow. Right. I'm looking forward to playing Outrun a bit later on the joystick. It's not a bad conversion on the ZX Spectrum, that one. The Commodore Amiga one was a little bit weak. It could have done a lot better than what they did do. Quite often I say if Gremlin was having a look at it, that would be awesome. If Zosia ever do a remake of another game, I'm not sure they'll be able to do it with licensing and stuff. If they had a look at no, Outrun's okay actually. Zosia don't do Commodore Amiga stuff, but you never say never. If they did do it, great. But you know, maybe they will do. They're a Russian outfit. If you don't know much about them, check out their work. Games like Bonnie and Clyde, Valley of Rains, Drift, Northern Lights, Journey Through Time. Oh, look at that! I forgot that green thing can shoot at me. Oh man, hello to Chono Baggy. Oh, look at that. Chono's just finished work and I've been hit into a hedge. Hope you had a good day, Chono. Time for relaxing now. We're midweek through. Scott Barnes is feeling fantastic. Yay! And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Beat that stress, smash that stress, pound it into the ground. We are the greatest. We are the greatest, aren't we? Right. Is Nick using a retro joystick? No, I'm using this. It's I suppose it's a USB joystick. Competition Pro Sports Edition. There we go. Wiggly wiggly, iggly iggly biggly boo. To quote the Terminator. Right. Let's have one last go of this, then zip into Deepcore Raider. Deepcore Raider. He's raiding the core, and it's pretty deep. That's all you need to know above that. Right, I was doing it on easy mode before, but let's do expert mode to see if that makes any discernible difference. E is for expert, and that's what we are. So there might be more stuff here. Right, go. Oh, that reminds me of that voice work I did for Rosie on Super 3D Pixel Grand Prix. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, you might have heard that on a few clips. Right, now, that red car's gone. Yeah, there's more, basically with expert mode, there's a lot more traffic about the shop, about the place. Oops, sorry, Motorbaker. I hope you are insured. Is it a bit narrow as well, or is that my imagination? It's just my imagination running around with me. It could be. Right, now. I'm not sure this condenser joystick is cutting out the joystick noise. It makes a good job of it when I set it up slightly differently when I'm doing recordings, but when I'm doing recordings I tend to default to keys most of the time to cut out the joystick noise. PlayStation controller aren't too bad because they don't make any noise, but these old-fashioned joysticks sure make a bit of volume. Well, let's got rid of those lads. Dun, 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 dun. My favourite James Bond movie, the latest one, is probably Trifle. No, not Trifle. What was it called? Skyfall. That was it. Nothing to do with Trifles. I like Tomorrow Never Dies also, but I also like the original Sean Connery ones. Doctor No. Yes, Doctor No. Doctor Maybe. Doctor Yes. Right, avoid this. Oh, I needed a. Oh. I was like a lamb to the slaughter there. I got kaboomed. Right now. I mean, when you try and buy a joystick, if you go to Amazon, talking about joystick, when you go on Amazon and try and buy joysticks, most of them are sort of like the Xbox style joysticks that be recognised from Windows as analog controller. For games like Kickoff 2 and Sensible World of Soccer, I can't play them with a PlayStation analog joystick. I just can't. I don't know why. I can't play with the keys. I need these old style joysticks. You don't seem to be able to buy them very often, and when you see them, they sort of like ridiculous amounts of money. But I was told by someone on YouTube you can buy something called Mayflash if you've got any of your old joysticks, and that can plug into that as a sort of like intermediary, and then the old joystick you had on your Amiga or whatever could then plug in through there and then pass through as USB to your PC. Now I might have some old joysticks in the loft somewhere, but they are very old, so I'll see. Might have a go at those as sort of like backup. But it's called Mayflash. I don't know how much the Mayflash thing costs. It's been recognised by, well, the emulators as Mayflash. But if you got that, then let me know as well. How'd you get on with that? Do you use that particular thing without any problemos? There's a lot of boats around the place, isn't there? Oh no, there's one less boat around the place now. Now it's bumped into me. Oh, it's game over, pullover. Okay, now it's back on keys. So thank you to Graham, Jason, Arnott, Rosie, and Phil Smith, and Elfboy as well, for all your support there, which, as I say, keeps this thing on the road and makes a difference between the amount of stuff I can do, or whether I have to get a second job. Hopefully I don't. I mean, the other day I was looking at, I couldn't believe this, although there's nothing wrong with it, I was looking at night work in McDonald's, but I didn't apply. I got to keep improving this. Proving the tech. Don't get distracted. If I do too many hours, then it's all for naught. But anyway, I left banking to try and improve this and to ease stress, which he's been doing for a good amount of time. Right, Deepcore Raider, folks. Deepcore Raider. Now I do recommend tracking this one down. I can't remember if I got to get it on 128k mode or not. Going deeper underground. There's too much panic in this. What is it? That's by Jamiroquai, wasn't it? We're going deeper underground. There's too much panic in this town. That was it. Deepcore Raider. Where is it? Deepcore Raider, where are you? There's Desperado too. It must be quite near there. Oh, Desperado. Don't say it. Yeah, Deepcore Raider. It's between Death Wish 3. That's an unusual game. Never live streamed that one. And Deep Strike, which you might be aware of that one. Right, okay. There we go. Good title screen on this one. This is on keys, QA and OP though, and I'm a favourite of those. Right, okay, QAOP. You can use Kempson if you want, but on this particular one, I prefer to use keys. I feel more in control of the thing. So if you're used to that game Thrust, or any like inertia game, it's a little bit like that. You've got to collect objects, but it's a little bit kinder. Your fuel still goes down, but if you bash into any of the sides, then you're not completely and utterly doomed, like you normally would be. So here I am in this big egg thing. Look, there's my... Right, so my fuel at the top there is 30, lives 5. Next to that, that's that L. We're on planet number 1. And we need to collect these things over here. There we go. So that's that collected. Try and be careful with your thrust. As soon as I take my finger off the thrust, we go down like that. Right, so screen 1. You can see what's there. We can fire as well, but I don't think that blows up those. It doesn't. Right. So here's our first challenge, to get across here. Whoa, which we've done. Pick up that. I think we're collecting plutonium or something. Some precious. Oh no! There we go. So it starts up fairly easy. It's good graphic design, this. There's no sort of like time limit. Check your fuel all the time. So it's on 23. I'm trying to be as stingy as I can do with the fuel load. Paul Jensen 2016. Right, just got over there. Now, it's getting progressively more difficult, isn't it, folks? That's it. So, now. Yes, you can see the problem here. Right, got it. Slowly but surely. There we go. See you later, alligator. So I'm off that screen. So let's go down here first of all. That's probably the wrong way of doing it, because now we've got to use a lot of stuff here. Fuel is 16. Fuel. This isn't good. This isn't good. We definitely need some fuel, folks. We've only got 14. We can just fall down here. Let's float all the way down. There's fuel on that side. Right, so you can see that fuel pod on the bottom left. Something firing at us as well. Done it. I'm not doing too bad at this. I'm better than I did it on the review, but it might be a case you just need a go. You just need to go at it to get actually better. I will say hello as well, in case they're watching on the re-record, because I know they, when they upload, because I know they are. You might want to say hello to them if you want as well. You don't have to. Big hello to Colin Hode and also Martin R. Hello, guys. And if you're also watching on after it's gone up live and you want to get involved, type something in like hello or something like that, and I'm bound to see it. And I'll say a big hello to you back, folks. It's all about interaction. This feeling involved, not feeling alone, and being part of the community. Kaboom! With a lot of O's and a lot of exclamation marks. Right, so we've got 30 fuel here. Ooh, that was close. That took off his haircut. Tom Higgins says the May Flash adapter is $16.95 on Amazon. So there you go. So that's a cheaper alternative than buying the actual joystick. Oh, look at that. All right, hang on a minute. Hang on, this looks naughty. This looks naughty. Let's go that way. No. Oh, I got kaboomed. Right, so. Right, let's just see what direction these fellas. That's all of them. I think you've got to get all of these fixed to progress. Let's drop down here now. Where are they pinging? Where are they pinging to, this mob? They're not after us. They're just doing formation things. They might be intergalactic synchronized swimmers. Tom, you use a Sega controller for your Spectrum. How'd you get on with that? With like the racing games? You okay? You got full control? Yeah, it's just what you get used to. I mean, I can't use, as I say, it's the football games like Speedball 2. I don't get on with it for games like Speedball 2 and stuff. Right, what we're doing fuel wise? 19. Oh, kaboomed. Cool. Right, now. Oh, I'm losing a lot of lives here. 2 lives left. Let's try and get a bit of distance here. Right, come on. Right, made it that time. Lost a few lives there. I think we're almost on. This is the end of Planet 1, so thank goodness I got there. Have any of you played this game? Let me know in the comment section below. Mel the Bell uses a PS1 pad for the PC and for emulation, so that works for you as well. How are you with the football games for that, like Goal, if you play those, Kickoff 2, Sensible World of Soccer? You're all right with those, doing the after-touch and stuff? Because that's the stuff I struggle with the most. Right, now, all we need to do is fire our bombs like that, but they need to be bang on target. There we go. And we can go through. There we go. And we're now on Planet 2. Isn't that quite nice? Yay! Planet 2. Good, right, okay. Great design of this stuff. So I don't think Paul Jensen is actually watching this, but you've done very, very well. Yeah, it's a genius game. There's a lot of bit of inertia. I like the way you can bash into the sides and not die, and that gives it a bit of playability to it. Gives it a bit of charm for me, and makes you want to keep going back and playing. The graphics do go a bit weird when you go down to some of the things you pick up. Now, I don't think that's supposed to be magenta and yellow, but that was one of the thing I picked up was magenta and yellow, and I think it's just permanent colour there. But you go there and it goes to normal white. So that's a bit odd, but it's just a part of the programming, I suppose. Right, that's one of these horrible things again. Oh, was that my last life? No. Right, got past it that time, I think. Oh, you need to be precise through there. That looks okay. Very, very addictive game, this. Very, very addictive game indeed. I can highly recommend it. I do like a lot of the homebrews that we cover. This is one of the... what did I say? This is a bit of a cut and above. Right, let's get some fuel before we get out of here. Although we got plenty, because we lost our lives quite a bit. And also as well, it's very tempting, I suppose, for the programmer to do very similar sort of like stages, or ruin it by putting a timer on it. This you can do it in your own leisurely way. And I do like the sound of that booster thing. It does sound like someone rustling a bag behind me, but apart from that, it's not too bad. Let's kaboom that. Right, that's that kaboomed out the way. A nice gentle learning curve, although I'm making a bit of a meal of it, has to be said. I've lost a few lives where I shouldn't have been losing them. I do feel like I'm internally in something, but the idea is we're going down into a core of a planet, and we're trying to raid it of all its jewels for some reason that I do not know. Right, through we go. Further, deeper down. Don't think we need to destroy that thing. Right, now. How are we doing on fuel? That's on 19. We could use a bit of fuel going to the wrong thing here. Hello to True Love. He says, Paul Jenkinson has excellent Spectrum show once a month here on YouTube. That is indeed true. He does run the Spectrum show. That is indeed a top channel. If you want to have a look at that, deals with all things Spectrum. Been going for quite some time. Highly recommend that as well. Well said, True Love. Oh, look, come on, Nick. That's it. Through there we go. More fuel, we need that. We're getting a bit low on the old stuff. Boo. Now, it's good of these aliens to put a fuel depot every now and again. It makes raiding it ever so much easier. Well done, user details. It could be in a robot's intestines, quite possibly so. Right, hang on it. That's the wrong timing. So they're gonna dance around there, I think. Let's wait for these to get out of the way, so at least I've got half a chance. Oh, I panicked then. Game over. Well, I think I got further in the review, but I will quickly have another go because it's just darn fine good. After this, we were playing another homebrew that we played. I think we played a couple of live streams ago, so quite recently. But I want to have another crack at it. It's Manic for Noobs by Bob the Polar Bear, and he's gone into Manic Minor and tried to make the easy levels, what he perceived the easy levels, more difficult, and the difficult levels more easy, to try and bring them in line with each other. For me, it makes from the early stages a lot harder than they were before. But yeah, anyway, stage 3 is easy, I must say. So let's have one last crack at this, and then we'll go on to Manic for Noobs, one of the many Manic Minor mods out there. I think if I had time to do a game, I think that's what I would concentrate on, because there's lots of Manic Minor editors. So if I was planning to make a game, what I'd do first of all to test myself is download one of those, change all the screens to see if I can get it to work, try and change as much of the graphics as I possibly could. I don't know if I'd be able to change the music, I'm not that skilled, so that's what I'd have a go at first. And if that was successful, and I got Spectrum Computer to host it or something like that, then I'd go on to another one. But I don't have the time for that, but if I did, that's where I would start. And that's a good place to go, I reckon. As AGD, of course, it's arcade game design, a lot of people use that. Don't know how easy that is to use, but a lot of good homebrews have come from it. Right, okay, let's go again. So we know what we're doing here, aren't we? Get that. Let's just try and speed through as quickly as I can. Oh dear, that was close. That was a bit cavalier of you, Nicky. Boom. There we go, got round that thing. Won't even land there. We'll just go, 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 as if we're late for lunch or our mum's called us for dinner. Through, there we go, good. Right, that's what we did before. We just shuffled along. Down we go again. So I'm doing a lot quicker than before. Drop down here. Don't waste any fuel. Boof. Thanks, Mark. Paul Jenkinson's The Spectrum Show. Right, come on, Nick. Come on. Over there we go. Boof. Long live the Spectrum. Spectrum Next has been going for a while now. You might be into that. I haven't reviewed any Spectrum Next games. Although I was provided with something that enabled me to do so if I get my my act together. Oh, I don't know how I got away with that. Really don't. I didn't deserve to. Oh dear, that's my comeuppance. It's these sideways shooting things I have bother with. Oh, look at that! I lost 2 lives again. This is what happened last time. Right, done it that time. We've about half an inch to spare. Right, now it's these green guys. Go underneath those. I know what you're doing, folks. I know what you're doing, green guys. Where are they going now? They're going up there. Oh. Right, I hope my back's been holding up quite well. I thought I'd have to try and stand up halfway through, but that would probably happen after the bit where I say goodbye and I'm locked into my seat. But when I was at work, I was having terrible trouble. I'd have to get up and stretch every every few seconds, really. Well, not every few seconds, you know what I mean. I was just milking it there. But quite often, oh, nincompooperi. Again, it's the vertical. If you can master these vertical shooter fellas, I think. Oh, you're there. Right, I've only got 1 last life left here. I got onto planet 2 last time. Good. Right. Okay. Good. Right, we're there. He's done it. Get some more fuel. Yeah, right, we got to planet 2 again, but I'm on my last life. I don't think it's going to give me an extra life, so we're there. Right, on it. Nice idea, this, isn't it? But oh, come on, Nick. You got to be in line, or it don't count. It's like when they're trying to blow up the Death Star. How much fuel have I got here? Right, good. It just impacted on the surface. Didn't go in. Right, hang on a minute. Now these boys. Boom. They're going to go up there. Good. That's it. I won't bother you, lads. You do what you want to do. Just go round. As you go through this robot's intestines, as was mentioned there. Oh look. Now we're in bother. It's horizontal shooter guy. Got away with it that time. Fuel 19. That's not too bad. I think I got onto number 3. I think there. Big hello to Toku Soft. Hello there. Hope you are doing well. Check out the Dan Terrific games by that chappie. There we go. Right, hang on. Let's get through here. Available on Spectrum Computing or their main site. Very difficult but very addictive as well. And thumping tunes all the way through. Let's go. Right, I'm up to... That's it, let's get through here. So I'm almost got to the point that I was before. Don't seem to be too bad with these vertical scrolling shooter things, but I won't boast, because one mistake and I'm doomed. That looked like there's almost the one mistake. Fuel 20. Got some more fuel there. Right, good. Right, not fuel. More precious gems. Right, now. Boof. This is all about conserving fuel, this game. Conserve your fuel. There we go. Down into there. Good. Straight through. Now we've got one of these horizontal hoodlums. If you are a horizontal hoodlum, then comment in the comment section below. Why are you so horizontal hoodling him? James, you hurt your back carrying a cabinet up the stairs. This problem was my mate who was underneath. See, it's when things change at an unnatural angle. Yeah, hopefully it gets better. It's been getting gradually better today. You know, should be able to. No, let's get more fuel. That was the wrong timing, wasn't it? That was the wrong timing. Go! He's done it, just. Oh! God, blimey, governor. Fuel's still 30, so that's nifty. Where are those folks going? So this is almost further than I got before, isn't it? Is it further than what I got before? Soon find out. No, this is exactly where I got before. I think, or was it? My brain's going in my old age. Right, buff that. What I'll do, I've got plenty of fuel, but I'll get the refuel after I've done this bit, so I've got maximum biffers. It'd be helpful if I could line up in time. Right, good. So there's a bit of skill involved in this one, so the controls are fairly easy, but then it takes a bit to master the skills involved. Right, okay, so we're on planet 2. Can we get to planet 3? I don't know how much further we got to get on planet 3, to be fair. Right, okay. Alan says, can you shoot the horizontal hoodlum? I'm afraid you can't, Alan. You can only shoot these things here. Or with these bombs. You can't shoot the horizontal hoodlum. Not that I'm aware of, anyway, unless there's a special button. Next level is down there. There's like a robot now added onto the mix. Oh, this is going to be tight. Go! What's that robot going to do? It's not going to affect me. We're down. Right, next level it says down there. I really hope it is. Whee! We're on planet 3, folks. That thing better not come near me. Planet 3. Is that something we need to get there? It was. I think that's an extra. No, I thought it was an extra life then. It wasn't. This is just new minerals. If you've got the minerals, let me know. Right, through there. So, planet 3 is all magenta. Thanks, Alan. Oh, look at that. My faults in exactly. Oh, God, dearie me. Right, we're making this last life last a bit. This looks a bit tricky. Look, there's 2 things shooting now. Look at the fuel over there. Oh, look, hell's bells. We need fuel. Right, we got fuel, but we need to get through this thing again. Oh, man, caravan. I don't know how I'm doing this. I mean, this is a very well used last life. Well done, Tom. It does look a bit like Underworld, doesn't it? The planets are inside other planets. I think they are ratty. It seems to go on and on. I think some sort of licenses it must be used that we must teleport to another planet, maybe. Okay, now let's go around here. I'm not sure how far I got in the review. Not much further than this, surely. We've got an unlimited amount of bombs, which is just as well. But you can waste a lot of fuel not hitting the right things. Now this looks quite tight through here. Go. Right, what's it? Fuel's 15. We need more. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. This is impossible. How do we get through there to get that mineral? That mineral's down the horizontal. Well, they turned up the difficulty level there, the nincompoops. But yeah, real good game. That's the furthest I got so far. With modern day emulators, you could do a save state there, so you could like look at the screen and think, how am I going to get across there? And there's probably something obvious you can do, but it didn't look like there's any exact way of getting around there. I thought it was a mineral to get, but it might be just a case that you don't need to get round there anyway. But anyway, we don't know, do we? Right, so let's have a go for Manic for Noobs. You might be familiar with this game. We reviewed it quite recently, and we also live streamed it quite recently. It's like Manic Miner, as I say. It's by Bob the Polar Bear in 2021, but he's tried to make the more difficult screens easier and the easier screens more difficult. Overall, I found it more difficult, but maybe because I'm sort of unfamiliar with it, and a lot of my Manic Minder stuff is from muscle memory, I think. Let's unrelease that from Tom Higgins. Horizontal Devils, exactly. Horizontal Devils, exactly. Right. So it's the same. Do the keyboard again. Same as usual. Did you know we're over halfway of the stream already? It does feel like we've just started, doesn't it, really? So thank you for all your support, folks. Much, much appreciated. Manic for Noobs, Bob the Polar Bear 2021. Right, here we go. So it's the first cavern is now, it's called the Alt Central Cavern. Now look at all the differences. If it's the first time you've seen it, this bit fades away as normal. These bushes seem to be these purple things. And now there's a bit of a wall sticking up on the top left, so I can't immediately jump up the top. See, look, I've got that stopping me, which is slowing me down. But everything else is the same. The air going down, it's the same sort of concept. So he's made this level, in my mind, a little bit more difficult than it should be. Some of the levels, yeah, see that bit melts a bit more than I would have liked. Drop down there. Oh, see, look, see, I dropped on a bush. I should have gone all the way across. So, you know, it's a different challenge. If you completed Manic Minder, or even if you've got a certain distance and want something a bit different, then have a look at this one. But yes, a lot of thought's been gone into this. Quite often when I review these like homebrews or mods now, the author will comment on the on thing as well, which I love. When it happens quite often as well, I would pin it to the top, so if you ever then find it, you can see what the author would say, just in case I got the wrong end of the stick with something, or they might pin a bit of extra information, which is always nice to see, and I love it when they do that. I try and see the good in most of the games I see, look at, and the bad as well, I suppose. Right, someone said to me, never do this on a joystick. Well, you know, OP and spacebar for me. Yeah, Antics. Have I reviewed Antics? I can't remember. Right, now, don't die now, Nick. Go into the flashing box. It was a shreddy on the original Manic Minder, now it's just a sign saying exit. Right, go. Now, the next one is normally the coal store. It's called something different. It's called the Penguin Room, and it's a lot trickier in my mind than the original one, which I used to just be able to fly through. But I think I've worked out how to do it now. A lot of melty ledges. Right, there's probably a few ways of doing this. But this is how I do it, he says, hoping that he'll do it. Right, there, that, like that. Then I go and get that one there. That's it. Drop down there, get that. Right, okay. This one doesn't melt. I'll get that there. Now this is always a bit tight, but the penguin doesn't go all the way across here. That's it. Back there. Jump over that, and I should be okay, as long as I don't jump on that red thing. I think I can just... There we go, that's good. I can just drop off this and fall into the shreddy. Kaboof. Hello, Gypsum Fantastic. Good to see you here, sir. Good to see you here. Gypsum Fantastic there, folks. Now this level... I'm just going to set myself up not to do it now, but this level is a little bit easier than the original one, only because there's a few extra ledges you can jump on. The full ledge at the top will completely disappear, but you don't have to do it all in one go. Oh, thank you, Alf. You're on silent in a corner on my screen, but still hooray for all the games to see. Thank you, Alf. Hope you can see me doing a thing. I'll do the letter A. There you go, the letter A. Thanks, Alf. There we go. Good stuff. Right, so we need to get all the objects across the top and then get into that square box you can see on the right there, right middle. Does that thing come right across? I think it might do. Right, I just need to jump off it. Now, normally you need to go all the way across here in one go, get the timing. I can just drop onto that middle one, which indeed is what I'm going to do, unless I fluke the timing. I think I fluked the timing, so I don't need to drop on that one on the middle. I will do though, because I don't know if that goes all the way across to get that one there. Because that's an extra item on that spit there. So let's get it. Boof. Box is flashing good. You can't go down the ladders, just drop off the thing. Yeah, thanks, Alf, mate. It's quite a quiet night today, so thank you very much. That is a big help. Thank you. If I do manage to do a Commodore Amiga stream, I'm not saying I'll definitely be able to do one, but if I do one, that will probably be on the Friday. That's it. That's the only time I can potentially do it. Right, now, On the original Abandoned Reigning Workings, this is called Are You For Seal here, there was 2 of these, now there's 4. Apart from that, I think it's more or less the same. Next will be Eugene's lair, but on this one it's called Eugene's hair. The items you're collecting here seem to be unicorns. Slightly in a different... Are they in a different place? I'm not sure. Right, I think I've done this in the wrong order. I think. Have I? Have I done it in the wrong order? Right, the box is flat, so I can't jump there. I might have done. Unless I can... Can I jump... I think that's okay. That's not the conventional way of doing it, I don't think. I've done some ledges in the wrong order. Yeah, I think that's... We're going to get away with that. Boof, there we go. Right, there we go. So that's that one done. Now, Eugene's hair. Some of the danger bits here are been covered with extra ledges. So this level seems to be a bit easier, but there's one bit in particular that's more difficult. You notice that there's 1p's about the place, and that is, well, spend a penny. Get that joke there. Have I... Right, over there we go. Now, it's a bit round here on the original one that was quite difficult. Can I drop... That's that, okay. It's all about getting the things in the right order. As soon as you get the last item, I'm sure you know this already, Eugene will come screaming down the screen, and if he covers the box before you can get to it, it's Doomsville. There, so that green ledge wasn't there before, so if you missed the jump, you'd fall down onto those killer items below. Now this bit is trickier because there wasn't this green bit in the way. He's coming down. I think we're just going to beat him just about. There we go. So long, Eugene. Boof. Right. Dooby 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 doo. Thanks, Chono. Thank you. Keep being awesome, Sonic. I'll try my best. Thanks, Chono. Thank you. There. Check out Chono's site. I can't remember it. It's facebook.com/copycats. What was it? Copycats. What? Copycats. Copycats Cosplay. Facebook.com/Copycats Cosplay. That was it, wasn't it? Check that out on Facebook. I think that was right. Big thank you to Gypsum Fantastic as well. Only the twisted brain Rock amongst us would play Manic Mine. That is correct, sir. That is correct. Right, now, I don't think on this particular version of Manic Mine, I don't think I've ever got past this bit. It confuses me what to do. Thanks, fellas. Thanks, everyone. You're... Brilliant. You keep my spirits up. I suffer from stress as well. That's the whole reason why this channel started in the first place. To try and lift like-minded individuals. And you lot are like-minded individuals. So well done. Right, hang on a minute. I've missed one there, haven't I? How far is this thing going to come across? Can I get away with that? I just about got away with. Right, now... I got a drop down there. This is furthest than I got ever before, I think. Right, hang on a minute. Oh, that was a conveyor belt. I didn't want that. Right, now I've got to try and find my way back. Air's looking, well, rubbish. That's a technical term. Air's looking rubbish, folks. I mean, back in the original Manic Miner, you'd learn how to do this and try and be a bit quicker next time. I can't afford to wait for him. I've got to do a quick jump here. Cut. That's it. Air's in the red. Oh, we might do it. Nice! Right, there we go. Oh, actually, I think I did get to this in the review. Right, I've got to do a big... Looks like I've got to do a big jump here. How are we going to get away with this? I don't know. Right, hang on a minute. Go! Just about made that. Right, kangaroos and booze. This was called the VAT before. Now it's Faith, Hop and Charity. Yeah, this is trickier, this bit. Right, these things are gonna melt. Oh man. Right, hang on a minute. Now, I know how the original Manic Miner worked. This is probably different. Oh, see. That you have to get that one at the end first somehow. I don't know how you do that. That's too early. No, I got away with that. Right. How'd you get that one at the end on the top right? I need to see a walkthrough to be able to do that. Good. Let's have a bit of a think. Now this is the bit where save states are probably going to save you a little bit. I think I'm going to have to jump. That's what I need to do. Oh, how'd you do it? That's along the right lines. That's along the right line. I think I jumped too early there. Oh, hello, Nick. Can you jump through there? No, you could. That's along the right lines anyway. I need to experiment a bit there. So, where's the square? Oh, the square's right at the top there. Maybe you get that one last. Right, let's try and get that one. Oh no, Nicky, that was bang wrong. Right, let's try and get that one on the top right last then. Let's see if that works. Doobie. So this is a new conundrum. If you've completed this screen, then let me know. Bit of a head scratcher. If you're familiar with the original Vault, there we go. Nick, you're doing this Prince Andrew style, no sweat. Yeah, it's good. Prince Andrew. I don't know, Prince Andrew. He got born into a situation where normally you have to work for everything. He got born into a situation where someone said, "Look, here's everything. Don't mess this up." And by Jeffrey, he did. Right, hang on it. Can we walk? Let's walk across this way. And then we can go. This ain't gonna work. What I'm doing. Right, hang on. Let's just. Right. Now we need to get that one up the top. How are we gonna do that? I do not know. Right, hang on. Oh, Jiminy Jones. Doo. Don't walk back on him, Red. Okay, right. Okay. The problem is that one. There's not enough room. There's not enough room to to get past that last thing. On the original, the VAT, you drop to the bottom after getting all the levels, and then the square was there. But I need to find a way to get back up the top again. Right. Hang on a minute. Right, try and use as little as you can do. So maybe we'll work like this. We'll just work like this. No. Oh, I got booked. Oh, thank you, Mark. Appreciated. See, I need to sit down. Don't whine. It says I need to sit down and have a look at that. But great stuff. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Gypsum. Fantastic. Thanks, Chono Baggy. Oh, thanks everyone. Really. Thank you very, very, very much. Right. So last time we looked at Dynamite Dan. And I thought we'd have a look at Dynamite Dan 2 this time to see how that one shapes up. It's by Microsoft in 1986, and again I'll be doing that with the good old joystick. There in the original game, you had to collect 8 bombs. I think you might have to do that as well here. I've got a poke for infinite energy, but I won't use that first of all. Let's see how we go. There are 3 Dynamite Dan games. One was called Dynamite Dan. The other one was called Dynamite Dan 2, and the other one was called Dynamite Dan 3. I should have written that down. So let's. I don't think there was a Dynamite Dan 4 though. It's one of those games where I was half expecting to see a really bad conversion on the Commodore Amiga, but to my knowledge that doesn't really exist. Right. Okay. Dooby doo. Dynamite Dan. Right. I forgot what music it does in this one. It does some music, I think. Dynamite Dan 2. There'll be another game reviewed on the channel on Thursday. It'll be on the PC this time, so that'll leave you guessing. Members will know what that is. Dynamite Dan 2. Right, here we go. Here it is. Here he is. Well, we're getting some mad professor. He would turn up and shoot us quite a lot. Scary music. Right, I think it defaults to joystick, I think. There we go, I'm on joystick. So, I'm arriving in my air balloon. I don't think I can fire yet. Anyway, so we're just going straight down like that. There's a bomb. I got to collect bombs. So, you know, it's an interesting one. My strength is down the bottom there. That'll gradually go down, but I can get it back up again by collecting food like this. Right. If any of you completed this game, let me know. It might be a case that not many of you have played this one, but I've opened that door, have I? I've opened that door with a boom. Right. Don't crash into any of the evil stuff. You can jump like this. There we go. If you want to. We need to actually, that's what we need to do. We need to collect fuel to get our airship away. No smoking, please. I can't fire. It's just jumping. Oops. And there's Dr. What's-His face. And we lost a lot of energy there. Dr. What's-His face caused a bit of bother. So we're looking for bombs and we're looking at food to redo our energy. But this game would have been an exploration game back in the day for many. Colourful graphics. I'm not quite sure what the goggles do. They might be something to do for attacking Mr. What's-His face. Every time you collect something good, it does a bit of music. Try and predict where that's going. Can I just walk underneath that? Maybe I can. Yes. There's another bomb. So I've collected 2 bombs, and that's good for getting open doorways. Right, there's some goggles. Power should go up with a mushroom. We should be able to go through this door. So Dynamite Dan is using dynamite to get there. I don't know if any of you have completed this. There's some chicken there. That water's going to kill us, I think. It did. I shouldn't have done that. Don't go into water because that will kill you. Be wary of a ladder into water. Oh, thank you, Justin. A big hello to Justin Perks there. I missed you as you come in. Big hello, sir. Hope you're doing well and having a good evening. The aim at the moment, fingers crossed, it is tentative. I want to do a Commodore Amiga stream on Friday. I don't know how many of you there are into your Commodore Amiga stuff. You might be mainly ZX Spectrum. I want to touch base on it. So thanks, folks. Thanks, Justin. Appreciated, mate. So let's have another go on this and don't bump into any water. Do 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 do. Down we go. Try and go a different way this time. Let's go this way. Kaboom! Open the door. And we walk through the door. Oh, I can't open that door, so that was a problem. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It moves quite weird. No game really moves like this. Maybe Automania a little bit by Microgen. Can I get across there? Maybe. Nice. Right. Look out for that Dr. Death guy. Where am I? In general. Oops. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I crashed into water again. Right, it's going to pull slightly because I'm going to put a poke in. I'm going to have to reset the thing. No, I'm not. Am I? Maybe. Right, I'm going to have to... the thing is crash, as quite often happens when I go from game to game during the stream. So let's have a... Let's reload that. This is the bit where it happens every so often. I've got to move. You can tell I've got a good setup. I've got. I'm moving boxes. There we go. He's moving stuff. He's moving stuff. Right. I got a newish tripod. I used it last time for the camera. That gives me a bit more space to play with. Let's get the joystick on. Let's load Desperate Dan 2 again. Very, very quick. No loading required. Well, it says loading. Please wait. Well, we better do that. Do. Let's put a poke in. Right. Okay. Enter poke. This will give me infinite energy, but it's no good if you crash into water. But hopefully this will enable me to do a little bit of exploring, if indeed the cheat works. It's all a bit random. This as the channel is. I always say it's warts and all. If I had an infinite time to do videos, I would do and I go over them, but pretty much as recorded. So any mistakes that happen, they are there. But at least we're catching out what your first or second go would have been looked like, aren't we? Right. So that should be a poke. One would have hoped. So I should have infinite energy, maybe. Never heard of. I think there is a desperate. I hope I haven't made that up. Is there a Dynamite Dan 3? Perhaps I've made that up. Perhaps there isn't. You got me wondering now. Is there a Dynamite Dan 3? Someone do a quick search. Maybe I made it up. Right, bomb the base across this place. Let's pick up those grapes. Buff. Right. Scores going up and up and up. Through there. Now check to see if my energy goes down. I don't think it is going down, is it? So we're doing okay. I can't go through there, so it's going to be down there, right? Another bomb. Thank you very much. Kaboof. There's another bomb there. Let's get that. I'm just steaming away now. We're bombing the place. Don't bash into water. You see water? There's water down there. Right. Oh, we're getting near water. I get a bit scared. This is when we met Death last time, isn't it? So let's go this way. You see that Dynamite Dan's not wearing his goggles this time. I think when he does, he gets a little bit of invincibility for a small amount of time. There's goggles there. But we got invincibility anyway. That's one bum gone as we've gone through here. Justin Pert says, Turbo Esprit, hopefully one day. Having said that, I've missed a past street. I haven't done Turbo Esprit yet. I've done Lotus Turbo Esprit, which struggled a bit. But maybe Turbo Esprit we can do next time. Let's write that down. So Turbo Esprit. Right, that'll happen next time. I've got that written down. There we go, good. Right, oh, there's some tea there. Let's get that. I'm always a sucker for a cup of tea. And there's some water. Oh, look, there's some water for us to fall in. Which we haven't fallen in. Cool, that was risky, wasn't it? Right, we're across there. Oh, look, come on, get the jump right, Nick. Come on, get the jump right. Oh, we must be able to get up there, surely. Don't tempt me like this. There, we done it, good. What was a jukebox there? I think as soon as we've got enough fuel, we can go back to our airship and take off and go somewhere else. Boof. Let's check out the colour clash. There doesn't seem to be any. He hides behind there. No colour clash? No colour clash. He goes behind stuff. Well, what's happening there? I got stuck sliding forward there. So we're in some sort of like big machine, I think. Right, we'll take that bomb. I mean, some of the music on this reminds me a lot. We'll do this next time as well. Roller coaster. That was a good one. Let's write that down. Roller coaster for next time too. Why not? Roller coaster. Oh. So many ZX Spectrum games, so little time. Exit. Oh, I don't know. As long as it's not Brexit, that's controversial. This is Exit. Goggles. Thank you very much. Need them if you're going swimming, which we're not. So you can see that Dynamite Dan is now wearing goggles. If we're doing this properly, he'll be invincible for a shorter space of time. Avoid this fella. If you see him, leave the screen and go back on again. He does turn up at random. No smoking. Right. We need to go up one ladder. Of course, it's one of those games where a map would be super duper ooper handy. If you own your own airship and go around like Dynamite Dan, then comment in the comment section. Hello, GipGap4. Right. So there wasn't a Dynamite Dan 3, is that what we're saying? Okay, I must have dreamt it. I really thought there was. Dead end. Dead end is not my friend. Right, what game are we playing after this? We're playing Outrun. Outrun. It's got its fans. Outrun. I love the. Why can't I jump up there? I love the Mega Drive version, but the Spectrum was never going to be on a par with that for sure. That'll do. But it was 8-bit and it was a long time before, and I think it does a pretty good effort. Oh, come on! Ow! Maybe I will load that up now. There we go. So that's Dynamite Dan 2. Fall Guy, Justin. We've reviewed Fall Guy. That was, I can't quite remember. I'm not sure if I enjoyed that game or not. I can't remember. The Fall Guy, based on that movie, that TV show, The Fall Guy with Lee Majors. Because he's the unknown stuntman and make Eastwood look so fine. Right, okay, so I got a bit in a area. Play some Buddy Holly. Is that says Matt? Is that a game, Buddy Holly? I don't recall that one. Maybe it is. There's so many great games for me yet to bump into. It's rather incredible. It's rather incredible stuff. Oh, God, what's that? There's a Michael Jackson dancer. Hey, welcome S Jab. You now have access to the members section, I think. Thank you, thanks, man. Really appreciated there. I think that sort of stuff really helps the channel go. So thank you. Anyone that can do that for either a short space of time or a long space of time, really appreciate it. Thanks, S-Jab. Thanks, man. Good, that's made me happy. Okay, so let's have a go of Outrun then. This is on the 128k. You might be unfamiliar with Outrun on the old ZX Spectrum. Well, if you are, well, here it is. I think Turbo Outrun come out as well. Outrun Europa. There's a mod which has put extra colour in that. The Mega Drive had Outrun 1999 or 2049 or something in the future, which I quite liked. There we go. So anyway, Outrun, that's what I'm looking for. Where is it? It's between Outlaw and Outrun Coloured I've got there. That's Outrun Europa. Right, now I've got a few different versions. What's the proper one? I do not know. We'll soon find out. Boop boop boop. That's Outrun. That is Outrun. Thanks, S-Jap. There we go. Buddy Holly is in the young ones. Once in every lifetime, there comes a time like this. Controls. Can you hear that music? Yeah, man. Right. Okay. It's good recreation of the arcade music, isn't it? Really, it's the best of spectrum you could hope to do. Right, Kempston joystick. I think that's on Kempston joystick. Maybe it hasn't loaded properly. Right, maybe I've loaded the wrong version. Let's load a different version. Oh man, right. But it's good music though, isn't it? Right, side 1. Let's load that. If not, we'll load something else. But it works okay in practice. I think we're off. I think we're off and running. Right, okay. There we go. Press play. Well, please load. Please load. Found 011. I think this might be the wrong version as well. If this doesn't work, we'll go on Commando, because that Commando never lets me down. Oh man, Caravan. Right, hang on, that's wrong. That's wrong. The version I played early on went a bit quicker than this. Right, hang on a minute. Let's try that again. 3. There we go. We're happening now. Right, here I go. I'm off in my car. Now, music plays throughout the whole thing of this. I can go in high and gear, but it doesn't tell you what gear you're in. I can't see. But you just have to look on the speed on the left-hand side. The car isn't red. Oh, man. Get your Spectrum eyes on. The car isn't red in this one. But you can still get the general idea. Frame rate isn't brilliant. It's going to be hard for me to read the the comments. Comments at the same time. Right, anyway. Let's see if I can just at least get to the checkpoint here. I do have a cheat for infinity time if I get into bother. But great music. Do. Right, okay. Oh man, come on, just avoid all the traffic. I mean, the frame rate makes this game very, very tricky. I was on the side, I didn't even notice I was on the side of the road there. Right, good. S-Jab's name's gone green in the comment in the chat box now. Looking at that, it upgrades so first. Welcome to the green. Well, I don't know if it's green on your one. On my one, it's green, but I think I've got it in dark mode. Right, where's the road going now? If you had to drive like this in real life, there'd be a lot more accidents. Am I going to get past the first checkpoint? I don't know. Well, the road's going to fork at some point. On the arcade version, the Mega Drive version, we're going past a beach. If the beach is bright green here, it's a destination I don't think I want to be a part of. But it's doing as best the Spectrum version could do. Zosya, have a look at this. Please do an Outrun. Maybe put the colour in there. Maybe increase the frame rate somehow. That'd be lovely. See, I mean, this game, if they did increase the frame rate somehow with modern day compilers, that'd be awesome. But the car, I agree with you, Gumdio. The car looks magnificent. Whoa. See, I made the mistake of trying to read the comments there at the same time with driving my little car. It's a Ferrari Testarossa, is it not? Right, speed it. Come on, Nick. Maybe I got a chance to fit Commando in as well. What do you think? I could fit one go of Commando in. I could do for fun. We're quickly running out of time here. Get into high gear, Nick. Get into high gear. Bit of undulation on this too. I think for the time, what time was it? US Gold 1987. For the time, I wouldn't have been disappointed with this game. The music just really makes it right. It's forking off. The music does really make it. 48K version doesn't have the music, and it loses quite a lot there. But a kid's imagination would add quite a bit extra to the thing, and I somehow got past the first checkpoint. Somehow, I don't know how. Easy with joystick. Oh, come on, Nick, come on. Some tight corners here. I think one path is easier than the other. Hopefully I'm not making you too dizzy here. There's a lot of vans about the place. Oops, and they're going big and small. That's the foreshortening graphic on the ZX Spectrum. Oops, I went into... Oh, come on. Time's ticking up on the top if you want to see how I'm doing. But yeah, there's a lot of perspective to try and have to deal with in this game. The Spectrum Next would get the frame rate, no problem, says GitGap. Is there an Outrun version on the Spectrum Next? I'd love them to have a go of it then. That would be pretty nifty. And also the car would be a lot redder, wouldn't it, on the Spectrum Next version? Oh, trying to massage the joystick around these corners. Oops, get out of the way, van. Cool. I always wanted to see an Outrun with the Lotus Turbo Esprit engine that Gremlin used. That would have been pretty nifty. Would have moved just as far. Actually, it would have been quite similar to the Lotus games, but with different routes you could go to. Let's try and cut between this mob. Much easier on joystick than it is on keyboard, I can tell you that much. It's a very yellow stage, that is quite correct. Right, it's branching off again. We've got 2 seconds. 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, I think it's game over. Well, we got quite close, didn't we? We didn't get super close. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum boom. Oh, I've started it again. Right. Let's put a cheat in. I think this is a cheat. I don't know. It might be a cheat of Dynamite Dan. Anyway, let's type it anyway. Give us infinite time. We'll at least see what stage 3 looks like, and then we'll get out of here. I did plan to do Microball last. We've still come to it. What's the time? Maybe I can just chuck in a quick go of Commando. But why not? We make our own rules, don't we? Around this place, we make our own rules. Right, go. The time's not ticking down now, but let's just try and be quick anyway. Oh, 4K race, Easy DJ. Yeah, we've live streamed that a few times. 4K race is excellent. Yeah, that was a good shout. There's 4K race. There was 2, weren't there? There's 4K race that was originally done for a competition. Then they did 4K race refueled, which is a slightly wider track, I think, or a slightly different angle. Both of them are excellent, but the 4K race refueled is the one, I think. Right, do. No music in that one though, but it doesn't need it. Oh. I spam my Testarossa like a nincompoop. I think the Formula 1 season starts next month, doesn't it really? The teams are gradually unveiling their new cars. My team, if you didn't know, that I support is McLaren. They got Lando Norris, which was a revelation last year. Daniel Ricciardo, which won a race, but he was largely disappointing the rest of the season. Hopefully the car improves. The rules have rapidly changed. We say they've changed quite a bit. We'll see. Last time they changed this much, the Brawn team, they went to the front of the grid and was 2 seconds a lap quicker. If McLaren go to the front and 2 seconds a lap quicker, I'll be absolutely ecstatic. Right, let's hope it happens, eh? Right. They promised closer racing, but whether it will be, I'm not so sure. It's going to be Mercedes versus Red Bull again, I would have thought, and Hamilton almost crashing into Verstappen all the way through with lots of controversy. Controversy, as Prince once sang. Do, controversy. Alf says, this is great, played at 150% speed on the emulator, is it? Right, let's check that out then, Alf. 150% on the emulator, you say? I'll do that then for you. Speed, 150%. Right, so this is, whatever happens now is all Alf's fault. Right, 150% Alf. Cool, he's not wrong, folks. Oh yeah, this is much better. Well done, Alf. Oh, much better. So your experience of your experience wouldn't have been like this back in the day. Oh, well done, Alf. What? He's just changed the game completely. Everyone say hooray to Alf. Good. The music's going pretty quick. Right, hang on a minute. Now I need quicker reactions here. So then the frame rate isn't so bad. I don't want to do it 800%. A good night to Mel the Bell. This is 150%, folks. That's emulation for you. So if you just dropped in now, this isn't how the game plays. We're just seeing if it plays better on 150%, which indeed it does. It's a little bit mad, but it's more up with the arcade version now. It is much smoother, isn't it? It's much smoother. We love Alf. Well done, Justin Perks. I agree there. Da 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 da. Good. Da, 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 da. See, I do read the comments. I do try and learn some stuff. Outrun is happening. God. Well, we'll just do 3 stages like this. As I say. Well, I'm not pulling around now. I feels like I'm actually driving a Ferrari now. Imagine they got the original game this quick. I mean, the band are going crazy trying to keep up with the play. Da, 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 da. Oh man, almost said the caravan there. Horizon's going backward and forward. There's mountains there. What stage is? Oh look, it's loading stuff now. Oh look, it quickly loaded it. That was a quick load. I thought that was game over. Right, stage 3 looks like it's green again. Do 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 do. Let's just do this. What's the time? We got loads of time. What am I worried about the time for? Hello to Joe Blackman. He just dropped by. He dropped in now. Good evening. This has been played at 150%, Joe, thanks to the recommendation of Alf, and it does play a lot better. Do 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 do. Right, hang on. Off we go. Kaboom! It's speeding along. Right. What am I? I'm in top gear. Good. I don't think I can play 800%. You know. Oh, get through here, thanks. I've got through, good. This is amazing. Why can't you do this back in the day? Try super hang on at 150%. Well, maybe next time. Oh. I mean, it's a lot easier to play like this, I must admit. I mean, the cars don't seem to be coming in and out as much. Can I get round here? I can get through. Oh, look at that. I was trying my luck. Hard driving at 200%. Maybe next time. 200. Yeah, I mean, hard driving is quite slow on the Spectrum. Is that one of the ones? Do you have to? Actually, that's one of the ones I could try on the keyboard again. Why isn't this stream 6 hours long? Why isn't it 6 hours long? We could do so much. Well, let's just get to section 3. I did promise you a quick go on Commando, then we'll finish on Microball. Just squeeze Commando in. It's by Elite, one of my favourite running guns of all time. We've covered it loads of times on the live streams there. But why not? It's always good to see the best ones. Bombjack 150%, L-Boy, you're crazy. Let's have 150%. Let's write that down. 150% night. Right, okay. So 150% night, what would you want? Super hang on, hard driving. Right. I've written it down. I'm not saying I can definitely do it. But I'll write it down as an idea. It'd be like a bonus stream, wouldn't it? Any game that's a bit slow, we'll do it 150%. 150% night, right, good. I don't think I could do Commando on that quick speed, Tom. I don't think so. I mean, Commando is quick enough already, isn't it? Manic Miner. There is we did review Manic Miner on the PC a long time ago. You could turn that up to ultra super fast thing. We will do a super speed night. I think we will do that. Right. It won't be tonight. Ant attack, Git 4. I can't do ant attack on the normal thing. The thing with ant attack, you can't do joystick on that one. It's got the most awkward controls ever. Yeah, I mean, what about jumping jack at 800%? Right, that's stage 3 done. There. Thanks, Simon. Thank you very much. So we will. Oh, look at that. It's all gone a bit red. Thank you, Simon. So let's do a bit of. We should be doing Microball now, but we'll do a quick go. We'll do a quick go of Commando at normal speed, and then we'll do Microball to finish up on. But anyway, let's just write that down properly. Super speed night, and there'll be like Manic Miner in there. Super hang on. Hard driving as well. There we go. I've written it down because I tend to forget stuff straight afterwards. So it's on normal speed now. Quick one go of Commando. I think, and then a bit of Microball. It might be 150%, it might be 200% when we do that. But it's all about finding the time, really. So thank you for your support, because that buys time. Okay, Commando, I fancy a hot dog now. Simon's put that hot dog sticker. Get me a hot dog. Right. If you said to a computer, on AI, get you a hot dog, you'd be in trouble. Now, this is about Elite Systems in 1985. I can do joystick on this one as well, can I? Yeah, okay. Just check it's on the right. Great Escape. Oh yeah, that would probably move at a speed then. Right, it's back on normal speed. I haven't played this on joystick since a kid again. This is gonna be interesting, isn't it? Kempston #1. This wasn't scheduled, so if you just chimed in now, thank you, S Jab. Thanks, man. Sometimes I miss the Ko-Fis if I'm looking at the screen, but as I've seen that Ko-Fi this time. If I've missed any others, I do apologise, but thank you very much. Fun, stress busting, we will go. And the more of these I can do, when we come together as a community, we can bash anything out of the way, I think, when we come together like this. So we need more of them. Right, okay, so, J for joystick, that's it. Right, I think, S for start. I think I'm on joystick now, right. Am I? Yes, right, go. Hold down the fire button, you should be able to do a bomb. There it goes. Bomb the base. Before my joystick was fixed, I couldn't go in this direction like that, but I did the, you can still check it out if you want. We did the Amiga test stream last, was it Thursday or Friday? And it was a big success as I get shot in the belly button. I can still hear that, finish your sentence, Nick. What was it? I can still hear that Outrun music. That was it. Good, well done. Didn't think I'd ever get there. My brain's running at 50%. I think that's the problem. Can we have a super slow stream for games that go too fast? Yeah, why not? I mean, what? You can do this on 50 or 25%. What games go too fast? I can't think of one. There must be one. Right. You need a bit of luck on this last bit. If there's a guy firing his cannon at you, you're doomed. Right, okay, we should be okay now, unless that guy starts firing stuff. Right, that's the right position, I think. Everyone dies, you come out your little house. Do check out the review I did quite a while ago of, oh man. We did this on the Commodore 64, and there was like an enhanced version they did as well, like a super arcade version. You can get 3 more games in 2 hours if I do it fast. That is quite right, Elfoy, yes. Right, now, there's going to be a cannon, isn't there? Oh. That's it. You can't blow up the motorbike for some reason, but you can blow up a tank. That's what they teach you in the army. We're in the army now. Whoa, we're in the army now. That's my status quo, that song. We're in the army now. Whoa, we're in the army. Pose. Now. What a weird song that was. Right, let's move on. If you don't know that song, you can YouTube it. We're the army now. Status quo. Oh god, I didn't think I was going to weave through there. I had much chance of weaving through there as a sumo wrestler on a narrow boat. Right. Buff. Oh god, I thought that was going to blow up then. Now, this stage 2 is surprisingly tricky. Because a lot of guys come out that end bit there. I was just going to have one go of this and then do a bit of Microball. Oh, when they start firing bombs, that's not fair. Yay, we done it! We done it! Thank you, Elf Boy. Your thing made me beat Area 2. 50% on Commando to be a matrix. Actually, if I was being a bit naughty, I'm sure some people have done that before. If I was doing like a video, it'd be so easy for someone to record it on 25%, so they look really good, and then speed up the video on a real one, and then just pretend they're really good at it. I bet that's happened a lot of times before. Do you think? Oh, am I just being suspicious? I bet that has happened. You know. Boof. There goes. See you lads. I'm going through here. Good. Stage 3. Get out of the way of that motorbike. I think a tank might come running out in a minute. Well, it's good that I can outrun a bullet. That's good. Die, tank, die. I mean, that tank must be made of meringue or something. It just blew up really easy. Oh, go around there. How am I surviving out of this? But he is. Now this is the first of the tricky ones to try and get through. Because as you can see, There's a few bombs firing in my direction. Oh, how many lives they got left now? Not many. Right, you need to get rid of those two boys, which I have done. They need to get rid of this guy here, which I have done. Get out the way. Oh God! Now keep out the way of bullets. That's what they teach you in the army as well. Get out the way of bullets. One left. Yes, I've done it. You know you're onto a good thing. Daily Thomas de Catherine on 150%, Justin. That's Cluedo on 150%. Horace Goes Skiing on 150%. You lot are coming up with some crazy ideas. Yeah, they wouldn't allow that in the army. Oh, right. Oh, chaps, I'm trying to come through here. I have completed this game back in the day somehow. I don't know how. As a kid, it just loops all around the way back to the beginning again. Oh, I was almost there then. I was almost there. Commando. What TV show is that from? From 2 points. Give you a clue. It hasn't got a very good game connected to it. Bomb bomb. Right. There's a car in it, not called Dog. Have I given that away? Maybe I have. Right, okay, so that's Commando. We'll have a very quick game because we're near the end of the stream now, and it's always been great fun. If I could be here forever, I would do. We're going to be playing Microball. We just squeezed in Commando just for the sheer fun of the thing. Microball is a pinball game. There's a few pinball games on the ZX Spectrum. It's all about the mechanics of the ball. This one doesn't do too bad a job, considering it's 8-bit. It's always going to be a big struggle. Well done, Tom. That is correct. It was Knight Rider. Okay, Michael. I've had a car that talked to me all the time with the things he was saying. I'd get in big trouble. But this Microball, it's not a doctor's complaint. It's a pinball game. And it's not too bad compared to some of them. It's not a super classic because pinball is hard to reproduce, but it's okay. Right, okay. Rusty James got Knight Rider as well, and Gip Gab. I suppose all of you did, and S Jab as well. Oh, you all knew it was Knight Rider, didn't you? You're a clever bunch. Right, ZM and space. I think I need for this one. Bum 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 bum. ZM and space. I said ZM in space, but it don't seem to be doing anything. ZM, oh, P to start. There we go. P must be the good guys. There's my flippers. Space, ping it. Now try and get the ball mechanics on this one. I reviewed quite a lot of pinball games on the channel. I do like although I love the Zen Studios and on the PlayStation 4 and Farsight. I do like seeing these really early ones, how they tackle it. And the earliest one I looked at was Video Pinball on the Atari 2600. We haven't done any Atari streams for quite some time, but there's some curious games on that system. It predates the ZX Spectrum, and we looked at a game, I don't know if you've seen the video, of boxing quite recently. Members will know what video is coming up next week. There was boxing on there. Which was quite good. 1980, I would have been absolutely amazed at that game. And what you need to remember, I think sometimes there's comments on there, but what you got to remember is it was 1980. It was at that point you was getting used to Pong and actually seeing anything moving on your screen that you was controlling. And as a 5-6-year-old, I would have been absolutely amazed with that. Right, okay. Wriggler, that's a good game. I see that being mentioned in the comments, but just assure Knight Rider, unless we do a stinker stream, Knight Rider is something we won't be doing. Oof. Oh man. So what I'm trying to do is get all those targets lit up. You can see on the side there's a couple of yellow things protruding on the left. I'm trying to knock them. There's another one. And I'm trying to get A, B and C lit up as well up the top. Oh, there, not lose the ball and get terrible rebounds. Right. Right. I don't know how many balls they're good. Put your own jokes below, but there we go. It's all going in a funny way. This is a PG channel, so if you want to watch it with your kids, you can do. There won't be effing and jeving here. But as I say, I've got nothing against channels that do effing and jeving. It's just not my style. But if I was ever a guest on one of those channels doing a podcast and they were effing and jeving, when in Rome, I probably wouldn't do. But and they'd probably try and make me. But that's their own style, so that's how it is. That is the world. Right, I've got that. Nick, I think you covered yourself there. I think I did. I think I did. What I'm trying to say is, I do get messages. I'm not anti anything. Well, anything bad. Oh, go and hit the ball. So it's a bit floaty, this one. There's a few pinball games. There's soccer pinball. That's another one. There's a one with what's that one with the double pinball table? It's a wide body table. I can't quite remember what it is, but anyway, something. Right, 92,730 ball 5. So you get 5 balls in this one, and then it's, well, you know. I agree with you, David. It's a pretty good game on the old Speckadoobly. I found that sound like that terrible Chucky, Chuckadoobly. That was that really scary Kinder Egg advert as a kid. I don't know if you've seen that on YouTube. It probably is. It was an advert to try and sell Kinder Eggs, chocolate eggs to kids. But it's the most scariest advert ever, where it could give you nightmares. God, don't say Chuckadoobly. Chuckadoobly. Oh man, I know if you're unfamiliar with that, or even if you're familiar, you're going to probably do a YouTube search on it now. Kinder Egg. I don't know how you spell Chuckadoobly, but Kinder Egg retro advert. I'll probably get it. I'd have thought. I think it was Kinder Eggs. Oh dearie me. Bom 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 bom. Oh, Macadam Bumper. Richard Mitten. Yeah, that was good. I think I've got a bit behind on the PlayStation for pinball tables. I think they released another one, but I think I already had the tables on Zen on Farsight. I think because they had the original license for the Williams tables, lost it. And then Zen took over and they recreated a lot of the same tables. They're supposed to be the same things, so play slightly different. Or Simon mentions a good one there, Time Scanner. Well, once you get a certain level, you got the ball up a ramp and it went to a different time zone and a different table completely. So that was a pretty good one there. I mean, we played a lot of good games today. I like Asteroids RX. I like all of them. There was no bad ones. Outrun was good. Thanks to Alf. Outrun was good on 150% there, wasn't it? Really. Yeah. So thank you for joining me again. It's always a mega super fast 2 hours. Hope you've had fun. Hope you've eased a bit of stress, because that's what I always try to do. There's been a review going up today. You haven't seen it. It's one of the games we already covered on here, but I think I got more or less the same sort of distance. That's Deepcore Raider by Paul Jenkinson 2016 of the Spectrum show, which a few of you have said. So if you want to check that out for a more Spectrum fix, then go for that too. There'll be a PC game up tomorrow, which Noobs, including S-Jab, will now know what that is if he wants to look at it. I think that latest members video, though, was a bit out of focus because I'm still getting used to the new camera. Yeah, but that won't happen again. But yes, enjoy the rest of your evening or the rest of your day, depending on what time it is where you are. As I say, content will keep coming. The Stress Buster will keep coming. Tentatively, I want to do a stream on Friday, perhaps, Commodore Amiga, but it's all a little bit in the balance, see what happens. So, yeah. Thank you for watching again. Always a great good. What's happened? S-Jab, you're a very generous man, S-Jab. Thank you. Have an excellent evening and chat. Thanks, man. I mean that is a difference, really. It's those small things. That is a difference of how many streams I actually can do and how much I have to push for overtime at work. So, thanks, S-Jab. Cheers, man. So, yeah, cool. That's caught me a bit. Thanks, man, and for being a member as well. So, till next time, take great care, everyone. Won't be long and I'll be back with you again. If you're struggling at work or whatever, don't worry. It's not the real world. We'll be back here again soon. So I'll leave this on while I type my goodbyes. And until next time, take great care of yourself, everyone. I had a great time tonight. Take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye. Bye, folks. Bye-bye.